assignment today?
Obviously get the goal, but you know, if I'm going to be self-critical, I think there's pucks along the wall, you know, ozone possessions I'd like to do, maybe a little bit better plays, make a few more plays and get pucks out of our zone. So, you know, the goal they score is kind of the result of a bad change by our line. You know, myself included, probably as a right wing, I got a hold there, but I'll own that. And you know, we get the 2 points as a team. 2 points aren't easy to get in this league, and found a way.
How important to you was it to make an impact in your first game back here?
Trying to do my part. I think we're found a role a little bit, and just each guy trying to do their part. It fits together pretty well. You know, Chris Wagner's effort tonight, you know, in the rears of his grandfather passing is that's a pretty special night. You couldn't be more happy for the guy. Kind of, you know, clench your teeth a little bit when the first one gets called back, but almost, you know, an identical shot in the second one, and those are things you can rally around, and, you know, good for him and well deserved, and hopefully he can have a day off, some more family time, and you know, bid farewell to his grandfather.
When you're up top there watching, you know, when you were out, I mean, are you noticing, is anything really standing out to you about the team that they're doing differently?
No, I think I was more looking for personally, you know, what you're seeing from up there. It's a pretty slow, easy game, and yeah, you see all the plays developing when you're on the ice and there's bodies in front of you and you're feeling pressure. You know, those open areas, the time and space they have at the puck seems to be a lot less. So I was noticing that, and noticing, you know, if you can skate down the wall with possession, how impactful that is to collapse the defense and try to, you know, get some ozone time. And I think at times we did a good job of that. Other times, you know, Buffalo does a good job of pinching the wall on the forward and not letting us out of the zone. Their forwards reloading, and all of a sudden you've got layers to get through the way that we play well when we're forechecking. And when they did that successfully, you know, we were hemmed in our zone as well. But when we get out, get in their zone, obviously that's a better look for us. 40 shots on net, that's a good recipe to win.
You guys, that's 2 straight over them right now. And this team seems to kind of sense the importance of games, so to speak. Do you sense that as well, you know, with the 4-point swing and all that?
Yeah, I think we've played up to some competition. I think, you know, probably going into Tampa with a limited roster and playing them to a 3-2 game when, you know, it could have been either way really in that game. You know, tonight, Toronto at home, there's certain games that we certainly have played better and had a concerted effort to get to our game and have 20 guys on the same page. That being said, there's no easy games in this league, even though there's teams with less points. Anybody can beat anybody really now with the parity. So you'd like to have your best game every night over 82. I don't think that's realistic, but can you know, salvage enough or contribute enough when you don't have everything going for you? And we found ways to contribute with less than, you know, great legs or less than the great bounces for each guy, and that's a good sign.
It's rare now in this league to come down the wing and have such an open look. Is it almost hard to believe as you're closing in there?
Well, it's a 2-on-1 with Marsh, so he's going to take a lot of attention, and I think their defensemen noticed that as well. And maybe they were looking at the stat sheet and see 3 goals versus 15 or whatever Marsh has got, and they try to take their chances and play the percentages. But able to, you know, I'm looking at them the whole way, and the D's cheating that way. I don't think I can sneak a pass in there, so try to just rip it, and found a hole, and that was a happy Sally there.
A little surprised that Tuukka didn't originally get credited for the assists there anyway.
I don't know what the criteria is for goalies getting assists, but you know, he pumps it past their rush and creates a 2-on-1, and deservedly so, gets the assist, and a little high five for me after the day.
You've moved around a lot on the lines. I know you always